Dependency on Russian gas was 45% at the beginning of the war. It was reduced by 75%, which is quite a big step. The dependency on coal was 50%, it's 0. And I think oil also was around 50%. Now, the figure I know for sure, it's 3%. So by that you see a huge effort to get rid of our dependency. If I look at the overall situation of Russia, it's a mixed picture. The sanctions are biting and having a very detrimental effect on the Russian economy. You see that they have skyrocketing interest rates and inflation is soaring. But what is still a source of income, not from the European Union, is the oil revenues. So we see that very clearly. A field where improvement globally should happen, or we could have a closer look at it globally. Now, that's the hydrocarbon with Russia. What the European Green Deal is concerned, very clear in the Draghi report. There are 3 elements where he is very clear on. The first is innovation. But the second, and therefore I'm mentioning it, the big pillar with Draghi is decarbonization and competitiveness. I'm convinced that the future markets will be clean tech. And I mean, we've discussed often, for example, why is China investing so massively in electric vehicles? Because they know that the future of mobility will be autonomous, electric and software driven. Why are the Gulf countries investing so heavily in green hydrogen? They tell me they sit on oil and gas and dominate today the energy sector. They also want to dominate the energy sector of tomorrow. This is why they are investing in green hydrogen, because they know these are going to be the markets of tomorrow. So this is not only a question, it's also a question of fighting climate change, but it's also a question that I'm deeply convinced that the economy will move into the clean direction, and we are leader in many technologies, but we have to stay leaders in many clean technologies, and for that the whole competitiveness compass is composed the way it is composed.